Hey there, everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Welcome to the continuation of our 2019 season using On Base. I've gotten to game 4 so far, so I'm doing pretty good. Moving forward on this replay, I don't know how far I'll get, but I'm at game 4, and that's what counts. And the Mets have a 1-2 record. And tonight it's going to be Steven Matz versus Caleb Smith, and it's going to be Caleb Smith facing the Mets, and the scorecards are being exchanged at home plate. And for the Mets, it's going to be leading off Ahmed Rosario, the shortstop, followed by Alonzo, the first baseman, and Cano, the second baseman, batting third. Batting cleanup is J.D. Davis, the third baseman. Batting fifth is Michael Conforto, the right fielder. Sixth is Wilson Ramos, the catcher. McNeil, the flying squirrel, left field. Batting seventh. Batting eighth is Juan Lagares, the center field, and Steven Matz batting ninth. For the home team, the Marlins, it's Rojas, the shortstop, leading off. Granderson batting in the second hole in left field. Batting third is Anderson, the third baseman. Cleanup is Castro, the second baseman. Brinson, the center fielder, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Prado, the first baseman. Batting seventh is the catcher Alfaro. Eighth is Dean, the right fielder, and ninth is Caleb Smith. Let's do this. Now, I do have to grab, let me see, hold on. I do have to turn on my other computer here real quick. I forgot about that. That's going to give us the D9, if you will. I need a D9 in my life. Let's see if we get D. There it is. All right. So let's do this. Caleb Smith versus Ahmed Rosario. Here's a roll. I'm going to roll 2 white D6s, and we read the lower number first. So that would be 1-3, and that's a blank on the pitcher's card. The 1-3 is grounded to the second baseman. And that is Castro, who throws out Rosario. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonzo, and that's 66. That's going to be a blank, and a 66 is a deep drive off the bat of Alonzo, and that ball is carrying over the center fielder's head, and that's out of here. Solo shot, Pete Alonzo, his third one, and he gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. Goes around the bases, gets high fives from his teammates, and here's Robert Cano. That's a 4-6, and a 4-6 is a blank. 4-6 on the pitcher card is going to be a strikeout. And with 2 out, it is J.D. Davis, the pitcher from Smith. A 3-4. 3-4 is a blank, and a 3-4 is a deep drive off the bat of Smith, left field. Back goes Granderson to the tracks of the wall. That's out of here. 2-0 Mets. Ouch. So Caleb Smith has had a rough start here, allowing 2 solo shots in the first inning with 2 outs now. And we'll go Michael Conforto. Here's a pitch, and that is a 1-2. 1-2 is a blank, and a 1-2 is grounded. Comebacker to the pitcher, and that will retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits. Mets lead at 2-0. And Steven Matz. Hope everybody's doing okay out there in TV land. It's going to be Steven Matz versus Miguel Rojas. And I went over the lineup for the Marlins. It's going to be Rojas and Granderson and Anderson. Here's a pitch from Matz, a lefty. That's a 44, and a 44 is ball 4. So Matz walks the leadoff batter. And here's Granderson with a 3-3, and that's a blank, and that is grounded to the third baseman. Let's see if this is going to be a fielder's choice. He's almost a 4, so he'll become -1 on this, so he'll become a 2. So anything higher than a 2, actually got to roll a D10. Actually, we got to roll a D9. Wait a second. On the other side here, it's an 8, so that's a fielder's choice. 5-4. No double play on this one. But Granderson is on at first. And here is Brian Anderson with a runner on first base, and that is a 2-4. 2-4 is a blank, and a 2-4 is that's going to be a 3-6-3. Alonzo to Rosario, back to Alonzo, double play, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, none left. We go to the top of the second inning. We're playing on-base baseball. This is the 4th game of the season. Mets played a 3-game set versus the Nationals. And now they are playing the Marlins, Derek Jeter's team. Jeter's up in the booth. And here's Wilson Ramos. Yeah, it's a 1-5, and that's a blank, and that's a base hit up the middle. So Ramos is on with a single, not a threat to steal, not a threat to take an extra base. And that's 2-5. It's a blank, and a 2-5 is a fly ball. And that's going to be to center field. Over is Brinson, makes the catch. Flying squirrel makes out. Here's Lagares. And that is a 3-3, and a 3-3 is a blank, and a 3-3 is grounded. To the shortstop. Let's see. It's probably going to be it's a double play. I'm sorry, it's a fielder's choice, what I meant. Fielder's choice. 6-4. Lagares is on at first. And here is the pitcher spot. That's a 3-5. 3-5 is a blank, and a 3-5 is strike 3. Gets the pitcher to retire the side. No runs. 1 hit. 1 left. We go to Steven Matz against Starlin Castro. And that's a 5-4. 5-4 is a blank. And I don't even have a 5. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 4-5. 4-5 is a blank, and a 4-5 is a fly ball. And that is to left field. On the run is McNeil, and he tracks it down, 1 down. And here's Brinson. Brinson with a 3-5. It's a blank, and the 3-5 is strike 3. So strikeout here. First strikeout of the game for Matz. Matz will strike out about 20% of batters he faces. And that's 35. 35 is a blank. 35 is strike 3. So back-to-back Ks for Steven Matz. Steven Matz no longer with the Mets. I think he went to Toronto or Tampa Bay, one of those. Can't remember which one. But he's a good ball player. Decent person. Wears his heart on his sleeve. Here's Kayla Smith to Ahmed Rosario. It's a 1-2. It's a blank, and it's grounded to the shortstop. He gloves it over to first. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonzo homered earlier in the game. That's a 3-4. 3-4 is a blank, and a 3-4 is a fly ball. Left field, way back. And right there is Granderson, holds it in. Here's Robbie Cano. He's 0 for 1. He struck out earlier. 1-2, and that's a blank, and it's a chopped to short to retire the side. Excuse me, 3 up, 3 down. 2-0 Mets. They picked up a couple of runs on 2 solo home runs in that first inning. Caleb Smith since then has settled down. Steven Matz on the mound for the Mets. He's a lefty. Matz had a 1.3 whip, which is actually not so bad. His ERA was 4.21. And here is Alfaro, George Alfaro, pitch from Matz. It's a 46, and that's a blank, and a 46 is a strikeout. So he swings and misses at a Steven Matz slider. That's 3 strikeouts for Matz so far in this game. Here's a pitch to Austin Dean. That's a 1-6, and that's a blank, and a 1-6 is going to be a fly ball in the air to right. 2 down. And here's a pitcher spot. Matz to the pitcher, 1-4, and that is, that's going to be a drive down the line, and that's going to go roll to the wall. So into second base is Caleb Smith with a double. Pitcher with a double. Here's Miguel Rojas. That's a 5-6, and a 5-6 is a strikeout. Get some. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we go to the top of the 4th. This game zooms by. This game is one of the top 3 fastest games that you can play. Especially the way I play it. That's a 4-6. 4-6 is a blank, and a 4-6 is a strikeout. So Davis goes down swinging. That's a 2-6, and a 26 is a blank, and a 26 is a single base hit. A rope off the bat of Conforto. He's on at first. Here's Wilson Ramos. That's a 2-3, and a 2-3 is a blank, and a 2-3 there is going to be a round ball plus. Not sure what that plus sign means. It means something, but I don't know what that plus sign means. So it's to, then we got to roll 1d6. 1 and 2, it's going to be to the catcher. It's into the pitcher. So comebacker to the pitcher, we're going to try to get a fielder's choice on Conforto. He's a 3 minus 1 is a 2. Now we got to roll a 10 for this, not a 20. I think I rolled a 20 before. And not even that. You got to roll actually I got to roll over here. And it's a 7, so that beats him. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be 1-6 fielder's choice. And Ramos is on at first. He is slow. He is slow as can be. And here is McNeil, the flying squirrel with a 35. 35 is a blank, and a 35 is going to be a base on balls. Going to walk McNeil. That's going to put a runner in scoring position. And here is Lagares. Lagares with the pitch, and that is a fly ball. Lifted to right field. Yep. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. Hope everybody's doing well. Decided to play a game of on base and getting ready for the weekend. The weekend's going to be big for me. I got a lot going on, a lot of games. Got a tournament. I got a draft. I got a lot of stuff. I got fall classic baseball. And here's Steven Matz to Curtis Granderson. Granderson into a fielder's choice early in the game. That's a 55. And a 55 is going to be lined and caught by the shortstop. L6. Here's Anderson, Brian Anderson, who grounded into a double play earlier, 56, and that's a strikeout. So that's number 5 for Matz. And Starling Castro with a the 1-5, it's a blank, and the 15 is a little ground ball and through the left side for a base hit. So 2-out single for Castro. He's on at first. Gets it through the infield. And here's Brinson, Lewis Brinson, with a 3-3. That's a blank, and a 3-3 is grounded. And that's the third base. He will go to first, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. Go to top of the 5th. Mets at Marlins, 2019, Game 4. Mets are 1-2 in this mini replay. All right. So it's going to be Steven Matz, who's batting against Caleb Smith. That's a 66, and a 66 is a deep drive off the bat of Smith. Off the bat of Matz, and that is gone. Out of here. Third home run. Let's say pitcher home run here. And he's going to get one because the Met pitchers had home runs in that season. And here's Ahmed Rosario. That's 2-2, and that is going to be, I'm not sure how he's doing. I think he's got a split here. I think this is a split. This is a home run double versus a righty. It's a double versus a lefty. It's a home run. I believe that's what it is. So this is going to be a drive off the bat of Rosario, and that's going to be over the right fielder's head. And it's going to bounce off the wall. Rosario around first into second base. The throw not in time. So it's double for Rosario. And here's Pete Alonzo. It's a 4-5. 4-5 is a blank, and a 4-5 is a deep drive off the bat of Alonzo. And left fielder Granderson back to the wall, and that's out of here. 2-run shot for Pete Alonzo. 4th home run allowed by Caleb Smith. And the 2nd home run of the day for Pete Alonzo. Okay, here's pitch to Robbie Cano, 35. 35 is a blank. 35 is strike 3, and he gets Cano swinging. 1 down. It's J.D. Davis. Here's a pitch from Smith. And that's 2-4. 2-4. Smith can go 24 batters. 2-4 is a blank, and a 2-4 is strikeout. Number 2, 2nd out. I ended the inning there, but it's still 1 out to go. And here's Michael Conforto with a 33, a blank, and a 33. That's a drive. And that will be 1 hop off the wall. Conforto's digging for second. Here's the throw, the tag. He is safe. 2nd hit of the game for Michael Conforto. It's a 2-out double. And here is Wilson Ramos. Pitch to Ramos, and that's a 3-3. 3-3 is a blank, and that's a deep drive off the bat of Ramos. And left fielder Granderson to the track, and that's out of here. Holy smokes. Home run number 5. And he drives in number 5 and number 6. So Wilson Ramos busts the fence. And Caleb Smith is still in there. He's probably due up next inning, so we're trying to at least get him there. 56. That's a strikeout, and that will end the inning. But the Mets pick up 4 runs on 4 hits, 3 of them home runs. And we move to the bottom of the 5th. Hey there, Al Red Sox fan. How are you, brother? Welcome to On Base Baseball. Steven Matz versus Martin Prado, the Baby Shark. And that's 2-4. 2-4 is a blank there, and a 2-4 is a strikeout. That's number 6 for Matz. Matz can go 22 batters, so he hasn't gotten to 18 yet. Oh, that's a 66, and that means that it's a line drive base hit. George Alfaro with a single. And he's not a threat to go very far. 1-2, that's a ground ball. And that's to the first baseman. Runner will advance. 2 out. Runner in scoring position for the pitcher. Here's the pitcher. Smith with a 46. 46 is a blank. 46 is strike 3. And that retires the side. No runs. 1 hit. 1 left. And at the end of 5 complete, the score is 6-0. Here's Caleb Smith still in there. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I didn't pitch hit for him for some reason. My mind went blank. I'm going to try to let him see if he can get through 1 more inning. That's a 1-5. And a 1-5 is a blank, and a 1-5 is a low ground ball and base hit for Lagares, leading it off. Pitcher will bunt. And it's a good bunt. Back to the pitcher. Runner on second base now. And here's Ahmed Rosario. There's a pitch. That's a 1-3. That's a blank, and a 1-3 is grounded. To shortstop. This will keep the runner at second. Rosario looks him. Actually, Rojas looks Lagares back to second. And here's Pete Alonzo. Alonzo's got a couple of home runs. Now we could put him on and face Cano, who's got a couple of strikeouts. We will. We're going to walk Alonzo intentionally and pitch to Cano. Here's a pitch to Cano. That's a 3-4. 3-4 is a blank, and the 3-4 is a drive, and that's going to be in the gap. That's going to roll to the wall. 1 run comes around. And with 2 outs, we're going to roll to see the next runner, and that's a 7. I think he's out. Alonzo's, oh, yeah, he's going to be out for sure. For 2 outs, he gets a +2, which makes it a 5, but I rolled a 7, so he is out. By who? Who gets that? It was the center fielder. 8-2, but it's a double and an RBI. And Mets pick up another run. That was 1 out, 2 outs, 3 outs. The third out, though. 1 hit, 2 hits. All right, so Robbie Cano slams a double, and he picks up an RBI. But Alonzo is thrown out and tagged up, trying to score. Here's Mats versus Rojas leading it off. That's a 5-5, and that is lined and caught by the first baseman. 0-3. Here's Curtis Granderson. Pitch from Mats is a 1-4. A 1-4 is a drive, and that is going to be over the center fielder's head. Granderson digging for second. Here's the throw. He is safe. Oh, wait, it's a lefty. No, they're going to look at that. That hit high off the wall. They're going to look at that, and that's a home run. Holy smokes. Home run for Curtis Granderson. And the Marlins are on the board. It is an 8-1 game. Here's Brian Anderson with a 3-5. 3-5 is a blank, and that's strike 3. Gets him looking. Kept the bat on his shoulder. And here is Starlin Castro with a 2-5. 2-5. It's a fly ball. And it's going to be left field right there. McNeil hauls it in to retire the side, but they pick up a run on a hit. And it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 and 4 is 6. 6-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Caleb Smith still in the ball game. Can't get him out. Let's see how many he's faced. Oh, he's faced 27. I don't know how that happened. That happened quick. Faced 27. He's at 24. He should have been out on that. Well, that was an intentional walk, but he's out. He's out, and we're bringing in who are we bringing in? For him, we're bringing in Anderson. In 2 weeks, actually, right, 1 week, 2 weeks, no, 3 weeks, I'll be out in Austin playing from a hotel somewhere. Hey there, who's that? Al Red Sox fan. Thanks. How are you, Tony? Are things back to normal? Yes, they're back to normal. Bleacher bums in the house. New game, on base baseball. Yeah, this is good that you see this game, how it plays. I'm trying to get a pitcher here. I can't find a pitcher. Not a belly hitcher. I want a pitcher. Nick Anderson's coming in. He played in this game in actuality. And that's Nick Anderson. Kayla Smith is going to be right there. So Nick Anderson, Kayla Smith goes at 1/3, 2/3. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Yeah, Kayla Smith is going to win 6. And now it's going to be Nick Anderson in the top of the 7th. All right, here's the pitch. First, you're going to look at the pitcher card, and you read the lower die first. It's a 3-5. 3-5 there is a blank, and a 3-5 is strike 3. He gets J.D. Davis swinging. J.D. was fooled on that. And that's the 3rd time he strikes out. Here's Michael Conforto with a 1-5, and that is a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Nick Anderson. Now, what I did was the relief pitchers I circled so I'd know they were relief pitchers because it's so small you can hardly read it. And that is a 5-6. 5-6 is going to be a strikeout. So he strikes out the side. Yes, sirree. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Score 6-1 Mets. Got a nice crowd here at Marlins Park. And Jeter's up in the booth. Jeter's the owner of the club. And here is Louis Brinson. Brinson's 0-for-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. It's 1-5, so Matz is playing a heck of a ball game here. A little ground ball up the middle and past Cano into center field. So Cano doesn't have the range he once had. He's 37 years old. Will be 38 years old in 2020. He's going to be 38 this year. And we got a runner on first base. Brinson. Is Brinson a base steal? Oh, you're down by 5 runs. We're not doing that. Here's a pitch from Matz. It's a 2-5. 2-5 is a blank, and a 2-5 is going to be a fly ball. To know who gets the fly ball, you roll a D9. I have it on my computer. And that is a fly ball to center field. That's 1 out. And it's Alfaro. George Alfaro. Alfaro is struck out and then singled. That's a 1-3. That's a blank, and a 1-3 is a ground ball. We're going to check for a fielder's choice. It's a first base. And who is at first? No. Oh, wait. It beats him. So it's a 3-6 fielder's choice, and Alfaro is on at first. And here's a pitch. Dean with a 1-6 and a 1-6. Is a blank, and a 1-6, a fly ball. Left field. And that is McNeil, and he squeezed it for the out. That retires the side. We go to the top of the 8th. 6-1 Mets. Mets have a 1-2 record in our little mini replay. So far, we've gotten through 4 games. This game plays extremely fast. That's the nice thing about it. You're not committing a lot of energy or time. It plays a nice little game. Right now, it's a 6-1 game, so I'm happy the Mets are winning. That should be McNeil, the Flying Squirrel, Lagares, and then Steven Matz. Nick Anderson is still in there. Let him go one more inning. That's 26. Strike 3. So since coming in, Anderson struck out all 4 batters. That should have been McNeil, and it was not. Hold on, Cowboy. Let's get McNeil there. All right, so that was a strikeout, and here goes Lagares. And you read the lower one first. It's a 46. 46 is a blank, and on the card, 46 is a strikeout. Struck out 5 in a row. Nick Anderson. It's on fire. And here comes the pitcher. And he's already gone. Wait a second. The pitcher is gone. I believe Mats can go 22. So that was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Should have been out right there. So we'll pull. I'm going to pull Mats. And we're going to bring in Smith. Dominic Smith's going to pinch hit. And here's a pitch from Anderson, which is a 36. 36 is a blank. 36 on Smith is a fly ball. And that's lifted to left field. So Smith goes the opposite way. And that's 3 up, 3 down. We go bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for the Mets. All right, let's see who it's going to be. So Mats went 7. And it's now going to be, who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters. No, those are the Marlins. Let's grab the Mets here. Who are you going to call? We're calling Jerry Familia. So Familia's in there. So number 1, number 2, and let's see. It's right here. And this is the pitchers. We're going to get a pinch hitter. JT Riddle's going to pinch hit. And here's a pitch. Oh, wait, Mets don't have a pitcher yet. Oh, wait, they have Familia. Here's a pitch from Familia. It's a 4-5. 4-5 is a blank, and a 4-5 is a fly ball. Lifted high in the air to center field. And right there is Lagares. Puts it away. 1 down. Here's Miggy Rojas. Stands deep in the box. They're shading him to pull. The shortstop is in the hole, and third baseman shading towards the line. And in center field, they're playing him in the left center field gap. Take that away from him. That's a 55, and a 55 is a blank, and a 55 is lined and caught by the shortstop. How many outs? Oh, that's nobody on, so that's L6. And here's Curtis Granderson. Here's a pitch to Curtis. That's a 33. That's a blank, and a 33 is grounded to the first baseman, who steps on the bag ahead of Granderson, and it's 6-1 Mets in the top of the 9th inning. So the Marlins are down to the last 3 outs. And when they come back, they'll be bringing up Anderson, Castro, and Brinson. All right, we're going to replace Anderson here in the 9th with so Anderson goes 2. And in the 9th, we're going to bring in Kinley if we have him. I don't know that we have him. We'll find out in a minute. Let's see if we have Kinley. I underlined all the SPs and I circled all the RPs because I just couldn't see it. It's so small. He enlarged the names a little bit, so at least you can see those. Thank goodness. I asked Brian, please make the side he throws from and his position larger so we can see it. Really tough to see. All right, Adam Conley pitches, but I'm looking for who's I looking for? I was looking for Kinley. And I don't believe we have him. So it's going to be Conley. Close enough. Kinley, Conley, potato, patata. All right, so Conley's coming in. There's no Kinley for an inning. Shouldn't have a problem with that. 6-1 ball game. Here's the pitch from Conley to. Oh, we gotta get another. No, it's the top of the order. To Rosario, and that is a 5-6, and that's a ground ball. Paddled nicely by Davis. Throw to first in time to get. Not by Davis, by Anderson in time to get the out. Here's Pete Alonzo. That's a 16. That's a blank. And a 16 is going to be a fly ball, deep center field. And 2 out. Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano today is 1 for 4 with a double. That's a 55. And a 55 is a blank. 55 on Cano is the line and caught by the shortstop to retire the side. So Cano hit it right on the screws, but right at the shortstop. And here's Jerry Familia, and we're gonna bring in somebody else in the bottom of the 9th in a 6-1 game. We don't need Jerry Familia going 2 innings. In this game, it was Peterson. I don't know that I have a Peterson. Let's see if Peterson's available. I have 30 players, so that's what you get. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. You're gonna have to, do sometimes without and kind of look at the guys that are there and who played in that period. All right. So there's no Peterson, it seems. Somebody went flying. All right, so Familia can't go anymore. Oh, Familia's only got 1, yeah, but he doesn't go 2. Is there a lefty there? Anderson is a righty. Let me see who's next. And then another righty. So you know what? I think I'm going to bring in Diaz, even though it's not a safe situation. I am going to bring in Diaz and see what he can do. There is no save opportunity here. So we're just trying to track down Edwin Diaz, who's hiding. Doesn't want to be called out. There he is. Edwin Diaz coming in to face Brian Anderson. And Brian Anderson at 261 with 20 home runs. He'll be facing Edwin Diaz, who had a 250. Hold on. Had a whip of 130. I don't see any. Oh, there's the ERA. It's a 5.59 ERA. Holy smokes. All right, let's do this. Bottom of the 9th, 6-1 Mets. It's been, easy. Say 2-5, and a 2-5 is a blank, and a 2-5 is going to be a fly ball lifted high to left to right field. And right there is the right fielder, Conforto. Starling Castro, 3-5. And that's strike 3. So Edwin Diaz picks up a K. And let's do it again. Here's a pitch. That's a 2-3. 2-3 is a blank, and a 2-3 is a ground ball. Chopped. Chopped to the shortstop, who charges, fires, end time, ball game over. Mets win it. Mets beat the Marlins by a score of 6-1. Easy game. Super easy game. We got a couple more games with the Marlins, at least one more game. I think it was a 2-game series. And let's go over some of the. So Matz is going to pick up the victory. The loss is going to go to Smith. 4 home runs for the Mets. Home run by Alonzo, by Davis, by Ramos, by Matz. Actually, 5 home runs for the Mets. And then finally another one by Alonzo. Alonzo had 2 home runs in this game. And that's about it. So a good game. Final score. Mets. And let's double check that. Mets. 7, not 6, 7. 7. 7-1. And that's the final score. This is Tony Porter. Oh, somebody's talking. I'm sorry, man. I was just still in the trance while playing the game. Nicolina Lonchidula, Salmambe, Perkins, Aaron Fire. Wow, okay. All right, so Noah is up for Facebook. Will, it's going to be fun set for sure. Good night. All right, well, hey, I will see you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Red Sox fan, check out his channel. He's always got great stuff. Bleacher Bums Gaming, amazing stuff as well. And for the guys that just hung around and watched, I wish you the best. Final score is the Mets win it 7-1. Mets with 5 home runs. Most of them. Wait, how many solo shots? 3 solo shots and 2 2-run home runs. Mets win it for Mats. Mats win 7. And Mats gave up 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to write all this into a stat keeper anyway. We gave up 4 hits. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Take care. On Base Baseball.